All right, so let's say you've got Alex Hormozi's $100 offers sitting on your desk right now.
Okay.
And you're looking for the cheat codes to this whole business building thing. Skip the fluff, right?
Yeah.
Give me the rocket fuel.
The good stuff.
We're talking those battle-tested, pulled from the trenches tactics
Absolutely.
that can really level up a business.
For sure.
Am I right?
You're speaking my language.
So Hormozi built his empire from nothing.
Basically zero.
And he's laying it all out there.
He really is.
Especially when it comes to crafting an offer.
Yes.
That's so good. People practically beg to throw money at it.
Exactly. That's the dream, right?
It is the dream.
That's what we all want.
It's like defying the odds.
Building it from scratch.
Turning a shoestring budget into a 9-figure empire.
And that's Hormozi's story, right?
It is.
I mean, the guy went from drowning in debt,
Serious.
owing his salesman 22 grand.
With barely $1,000 to his name.
To raking in.
Wait, how much was it?
A mind-blowing $1.6 million.
Get out of here.
Per week.
Per week.
Per week.
That's insane.
It's wild. But here's the thing.
Okay.
He says it all comes down to one strategy.
What's that?
The Grand Slam offer.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Years. He spent years refining this thing.
Wow.
Testing it, tweaking it.
So it's really battle tested.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
But before we get too deep into the offer itself,
Okay.
Hormozi drops a major truth bomb.
Hit me with it.
Your market matters more.
It's interesting.
More than the offer. Even
Really?
Yeah, he tells a story about his friend Lloyd who built this amazing software,
Yeah.
but he built it for newspapers.
Oof. Talk about bad timing.
Right.
Yeah.
Even with incredible sales skills,
Yeah.
a dying market is nearly impossible to crack.
It's like trying to, I don't know,
It's like trying to sell.
trying to sell ice to an Eskimo.
Exactly. They don't need it.
Even if your ice is amazing, it doesn't matter.
Nope. Wow. But then, plot twist. COVID hits.
Oh, no.
Lloyd pivots, starts making masks.
Smart.
Boom. Goes from struggling to millions.
See, that's the power of.
That's the power of finding that hot market.
That's right. It's not just lukewarm.
Oh no, it's on fire.
On fire. So how do we find it?
Hormozi breaks it down into 4 things. Pain,
Okay.
purchasing power,
Got it.
easy targeting,
Makes sense.
and growth.
So they got to need what you're selling.
You got to have the money to buy it.
Have you able to reach them.
And that market. It's got to be growing, not shrinking.
It's easy to get distracted by the shiny objects though, right?
Oh, absolutely. Niche slapping, he calls it.
And slapping.
Jumping from one hot market to the next. Without really committing to any...
So you're saying we got to go deep.
Commit. Understand the market.
Like dating, right?
Exactly. Got to put in the time.
You got to see if there's really something there.
Exactly. And once you find it, that's when you hit him with that Grand Slam offer.
All right, let's talk value.
Let's do it.
Now, Hormozi, he's pretty adamant about this.
Yeah.
Competing on price.
Right.
Race to the bottom.
No one wins.
No one wins. He says we got to differentiate based on value.
100%.
So it's not about being the cheapest.
It's about being the best.
And charging accordingly.
You got it.
Uh-huh.
He calls it the virtuous cycle of price.
Okay, break that down for me.
So think about it like this.
Okay.
You raise your prices.
Which is scary.
It can be scary, but here's the thing.
Okay.
That lets you invest more in your business.
Okay.
Offer even better products or services.
Right.
And that justifies even higher prices.
So it's like a cycle.
It's a cycle of continuous improvement.
And it's all fueled by...
Higher prices.
That's pretty counterintuitive.
It is, right.
Because most people think lower prices, more customers.
Right. But it can absolutely work the other way around.
I like it.
Think about luxury brands. Part of the allure is the price tag itself.
Because it implies quality.
Exclusivity,
Yeah.
Exactly. People are willing to pay more for an experience.
Yeah, for a feeling.
That really resonates with them.
So how do we escape the more for less trap?
That's the million-dollar question.
How do we convince people that what we're offering is worth every penny?
Well, Hormozi breaks value down into 4 key drivers.
Okay, I'm listening.
Think of it like a recipe for irresistible offers.
I love a good recipe.
First, you've got the dream outcome. And this isn't just what they're buying.
Right.
It's the end result.
It's the transformation.
The transformation they crave.
So, if you're selling fitness programs,
Yeah.
it's not really about the workout routine, is it?
Not at all.
It's about helping someone feel confident, comfortable in their own skin.
You got it. It's the why behind the buy.
I like that.
And once you've nailed down that dream outcome,
Okay.
It's time to put on your detective hat
Here we go.
and identify every single problem
Every obstacle, every frustration.
that stands between your customer
Yeah.
and their desired destination.
Okay, so we're talking about getting into the weeds here.
The more granular, the better.
Okay.
Think of it like mapping out a treacherous mountain path.
I'm with you.
You want to identify every potential pitfall
Every slippery slope.
so you can guide your customer safely to the summit.
Love that analogy.
So we've got the dream outcome. We've mapped out the problems.
Now what?
What's next? We got to turn those problems into solutions.
Okay, how do we do that?
We frame each one as a clear, actionable how-to.
Ooh, interesting.
So instead of saying, are you tired of feeling intimidated at the gym?
Which a lot of people are.
Right. You say, learn how to conquer gym anxiety with these 3 simple strategies.
Okay, I see the difference.
That's huge.
It's like you're not just pointing them in the right direction, you're
Okay.
handing them the keys.
You're handing them the keys to success.
You're like their guide,
You become a trusted guide.
a problem-solving partner.
Exactly.
Like that.
So now, once you've got your how-to solutions lined up,
Okay.
it's time to brainstorm different delivery methods.
So this is where we figure out the best way to get those solutions into the hands of our customers.
Exactly.
And this is where we think about like things like personal attention levels,
Customer effort, communication channels.
content formats, right?
Yeah. Content formats. Did I miss anything?
I think you got it all.
This is where you can get really creative.
I like it.
One-on-one coaching, group programs, online courses.
Ebooks, webinars.
Oh, yeah. The options are endless.
It's easy to get carried away here though, right?
It is. It is.
It's like you can spend all your time creating content.
And never actually launch your offer.
Exactly. So how do we avoid that?
Well, this is where Hormozi talks about trimming.
Trimming.
Yeah, focusing on high-value, low-cost solutions
Okay.
that are easy to deliver.
And scalable.
And scalable, crucially.
So we're looking for the golden nuggets.
The solutions that pack a punch without draining your resources.
Do you have any examples?
Yeah, so Hormozi talks about this personalized meal plan generator he created.
Okay.
Took him over 100 hours to develop. But once it was built, he could deliver it to each customer in minutes.
That's amazing. That's leverage.
That's leverage right there.
You create it once and you can sell it 1,000 times over.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's the dream.
the entrepreneur's dream.
Okay, so we've got this amazing offer.
Yeah.
It's packed with value. It's beautifully packaged.
Okay.
But something's missing, right?
What's that?
How do we create that sense of urgency?
Ah, I see where you're going with this.
That gotta have it now feeling.
You're reading Hormozi's mind.
Spill the beans.
That's where scarcity and urgency come into play.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's about making it exclusive, time sensitive.
So it's like a flash sale.
It's like a flash sale.
Those limited edition sneakers everyone's going crazy for.
Very correct.
You got it.
Shit.
Okay, so how do we actually implement this?
Well, Hormozi has a whole bag of tricks for that.
I bet he does.
But we'll save those for next time.
Oh, you're killing me.
Got to keep you on the edge of your seat, right?
All right, fine. But next time.
Next time, we'll dive into the nitty-gritty of scarcity and urgency.
I can't wait.
It's going to be good.
All right, sounds like a plan. Okay, so how do we take this idea of scarcity and urgency and actually, like, use it, you know?
Well, it's all about tapping into that fear of missing out.
That FOMO?
Exactly. Think about it.
Okay.
It's like those limited edition sneakers
Oh, yeah.
everyone's going crazy for.
Gotta have them.
You gotta have them. Or like a flash sale.
Right, where it's like, this weekend only.
Exactly. You create this sense of urgency.
Okay, so it's like we're adding a shot of espresso to our offer.
It wakes people up.
It makes them take action.
Exactly. So how do we actually do this? Hormozi's got a few strategies for that.
Hit me.
One approach is limiting the quantity of your offer.
Okay, so like saying, I only work with 10 clients per quarter.
Exactly. You create this sense of exclusivity.
Because everyone wants to be part of that inner circle.
Right. Like this is a limited time opportunity.
I like it.
You can even use things like
Yeah,
rolling cohorts.
rolling cohorts.
Yeah, where a new group starts every month.
So it's like you can hop on the train now,
Yeah.
or you can wait for the next one, but then you're an hour behind.
Exactly. You can also leverage seasonal urgency.
Oh yeah, like Black Friday sale.
Exactly. Pricing deadlines.
Price goes up at midnight.
You got it. You can even highlight like fleeting opportunities, you know?
Give me an example.
Okay, so let's say there's been a recent industry shift that makes your offer even more timely and relevant.
Okay.
You can highlight that, create that sense of like, now is the time to act.
I love it. So we're playing with Deadlines, exclusivity, a little bit of FOMO.
It's all fair game.
But the key is, it's got to be genuine.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not trying to trick anyone.
We're simply highlighting the true value of what we're offering.
And encouraging people to take action when the iron is hot.
Because a lukewarm buyer is just a maybe waiting to happen.
Exactly. Now, speaking of buyers, Hormozi talks a lot about focusing on a specific customer avatar.
Right, so who are we actually selling this to?
Exactly. But how specific is too specific?
That's a good question. Could narrowing your focus too much actually limit your growth down the line?
Right. It's a delicate balance.
Okay, so how do we find that sweet spot?
I think it comes down to experimentation
Okay.
and constant evaluation,
So start with a specific avatar in mind.
Yeah, have an idea of who your ideal client is.
But be open to adjusting as you go.
Exactly. As you learn more about your market, about what resonates.
Because even within a niche,
There are often sub-niches waiting to be explored.
so it's all about staying curious, staying adaptable.
And not being afraid to, refine your target audience over time.
I like that. So we've got this amazing offer.
Me too.
It's perfectly tailored to our ideal customer.
It's time to package it up.
Make it irresistible.
You got to give it a name that sings.
And a sense of urgency that makes people jump for joy and their wallets.
Now you're talking. That's what it's all about.
Let's dive into that. So we've got this amazing offer. It's perfectly tailored to our ideal customer. It's time to package it up, make it irresistible.
We got to give it a name that sings, right?
And a sense of urgency that makes people jump for joy and their wallets.
You're talking. That's what it's all about.
Let's dive into that. How do we do it? What does Hormozi say?
Well, he's got this whole formula for naming your offer.
Ooh, I love a good formula.
Yeah, so it's not just picking a random catchy phrase. There's actually a method to the madness.
Okay, so walk me through it.
All right, so first you've got to have a reason why.
Reason why? What's that all about?
It's what's the context for this offer? What's the opportunity you're presenting?
Okay, so it's because of this specific event.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or due to popular demand.
I like it.
Give it a sense of timeliness,
Okay, so what's next?
Next, you want to call out your target market.
So make it super clear who this is for.
Yeah, attention all entrepreneurs.
Following all fitness junkies.
Exactly. Then you want to clearly state the problem and the solution.
So it's are you tired of struggling with X?
Right. Introducing why, the ultimate solution to.
I like it. It's concise. It's to the point.
Exactly. And then you want to back it up with a quantifiable outcome.
So instead of saying boost your sales, you might say.
Increase your sales by 20% in 60 days.
Okay, I see.
Make it tangible. Make it measurable.
People love numbers.
They do. And finally, you want to package it all up with what Hormozi calls a container word.
Container word, what's that?
It's a powerful word that encompasses the whole offer, like a system or a blueprint.
So putting it all together, our offer name might be something like,
The Entrepreneur's 60-Day Sales Accelerator System.
ooh, I like the sound of that.
Right. It's specific, it's benefit-driven, it's got that container word that makes it feel like a complete package.
I am sold.
Yeah.
This has been incredible. We've covered so much ground, from finding our hot market to crafting an offer that practically sells itself.
We've really gone deep on this one.
We have. So to wrap things up, any final words of wisdom for our listeners?
At the end of the day, the most important thing is to take action.
Don't just consume the information.
Put it into practice. Experiment, iterate, refine your offer, and never stop learning.
Because the world of business is constantly changing.
Exactly. Stay curious, stay adaptable, and who knows?
Maybe you'll be the next Alex Hormozi.
You never know.
That's right. And there you have it, folks, another deep dive in the books. We'll catch you next time.